Hello, hello. We are on another carriage ride. Yes, me, Declan, all of you in the amazing Crown Yourself coaching group. We are on another amazing carriage ride to discover the secret to your success. So much fun. So one of the reasons why I just love doing live streams while driving is because it really definitely allows me to keep my mindset in a very, very, very powerful place rather than focusing on all the other things that can cause distraction, like people cutting you off or not using their turn signals properly, all those things. And I end up normally what inspired me for this, and this is totally off subject and on another tangent, but I end up talking to Declan anyways while we're driving, and I was like, well, why not turn on the camera and have a chat with all of you amazing people. So let's see. Hello to everyone who is on and who is watching. Obviously, because I'm driving, I sometimes do not catch the names, and that's okay, because I know you're here with me in spirit. So one of the things it's just been something that I've been working on with a lot of my clients recently, and it's one of the things that a lot of times when you're stuck in a struggle, it sucks. And it's really hard to see your way out of it. It's very hard sometimes to see your way out of it. And something I like to remind my clients of is when was a time in your life where you have been successful in the past? Where you thought maybe you had your as it's called in screenwriting, the all is lost moment, where it's about past the halfway mark of the movie and something goes horribly awry, and there's that all is lost moment where you think that the character, that the lead is not going to achieve their outcome or their destiny or their whatever. So for example, the Avengers, suddenly the all is lost moment is they really look like they're freaking losing that battle against the aliens in the sky. And we all have those moments in our day-to-day lives. I mean, that's why me personally, I love superhero movies, because it just, for me, it gives me that comfort of knowing my inner superhero, my amazing inner Wonder Woman that comes out, the sparkly badass cheerleader superhero that I am. And so one of the things when we have that all is lost moment in our lives is and it's normally that feeling that's right before, and that's why it's called the all is lost moment in screenwriting, because you have that, and then what happens? The hero comes in, they change their mind, they take new action, they do something different, and they save the day, and it all works. But it's normally at that point where it's the night is darkest before the dawn, to quote Batman. And so when you're in that moment of struggle and you're frustrated and you're like, what the heck? I like to always redirect my clients back to thinking about what was it? When was there a time when you did something successfully? When was there a time that you had a success? Maybe it's not in the business or in the business or in the entrepreneurial arena, but maybe it's in with your body. Maybe you overcame a struggle of body image issues or an eating disorder like I did. Or maybe it's with relationships, you overcame a history of really crappy relationships and you now have found an amazing one. Exactly, right, Declan? So now you found an amazing relationship. Yep, exactly. So now you you had that struggle. I'm sure you had similar feelings when you were in the thing with your body, or you were in the thing with your business, or you were in the thing with your relationships, of dealing with that form of struggle. And that's what struggle is. It's like when you're on the progress to success, to some sort of success and to achieving your goals, one of the things is like, it's just a form. Like, it's a form of success. So if you've had success in your body, that's like you've had success in some way. If you've had success in your relationships, then you've had success in some way. If you've had success in your business, but you haven't had it in your body or in your relationships, you've still had success in some way. The thing is that success is, just like love is love is love is love. Like, so you want to look at when in your life have you been successful? When in your life have you done something and successfully crushed it, or knocked it out of the park, or you did the thing and it worked so freaking well and it just worked. It's in those moments when you're in the times of struggle, going through the form of what you are struggling with now, whether it's your body or your business or your relationships. When you're in the form and you're stuck in that form, remember a time in the past when you succeeded in a different form. So in your relationships maybe, or in your body, or in your business. When you shift the form, you'll find out what your success... Exactly. You'll find out what your success strategy is. Sometimes it can be called dada. Apparently, right? Right, boo? So, look at, instead of attaching this, like, being all caught up with the form, like, look at the other forms in your life. Maybe it's with money, or maybe it's with your health, or maybe it's with, having really amazing relationships, or maybe it's with your business. Wherever you're struggling, shift forms and look at what your success strategy is, because I guarantee you pretty much that the thing that made you successful in some other form is going to be the thing that will make you successful in whatever you're struggling with currently. So if you look at some area of your life where you've had success, where you've had, like for me, with bulimia, like I look at that struggle, and when I was in it, it sucked. Like, it was hard. Every meal was like a chore. I had to think through every meal. I had to use so much conscious willpower. I had to really process through every single little thing in order to feel like, oh my gosh, I had success. But after a while, after some time, it got easier. And I shifted my beliefs. So I looked at what were the beliefs I had around that I shifted from bulimia to being successful, to where now, I look back at how I used to think about my body and how I used to think about food, and it's such a foreign concept for me, because for me, my body is so easy. It's do I run, of course I run a marathon. It's just it's kind of a no-brainer. It's not, I don't even think about it. It's of course I eat healthy. It's not even a choice. It just is yeah, I enjoy my kale and eggs. That's my breakfast jam. That's what I do. But it changes. And of course I'll let myself have a piece of chocolate or a glass of wine or a cookie from time to time. But it doesn't hold that weight that it used to anymore. Whereas a lot of times, when you're struggling with something else, you're going to have very, very similar belief patterns that you used to have with the thing that you used to struggle with, but now you don't. So look at where in your life have you been successful in some area? What massive thing have you been able to overcome, and how did you overcome it? Because when you figure out how you overcame that specific thing, I guarantee you are going to find a way to figure out the exact same the exact same thing that you're struggling with now. The strategies that work for you to have success in one arena will be very similarly the strategies that will give you the success to have in the future for whatever you're processing, whatever you're dealing with now. So, let me know in the comments, what was a big thing that you overcame? Like, what was something that you struggled with, but now you have success? Now that thing is a thing of the past and it holds no weight on you and you are free at last from it. Let me know in the comments, what was that thing that you used to struggle with, but now you don't? And if you're feeling bold and brazen, which I know you are, if you're feeling bold and brazen, let me know also in the comments what thing you are struggling with now, presently. And if you're interested in connecting the dots as to what your success strategy was in the past and how to shift, I encourage you to book a 20-minute consult with me. In this 20 minutes, we will dive into the strategy, the exact strategy for you, because it's going to be different for every single person. The exact strategy for you to have success in the field, in the thing that you are working through now, based on the things that you've done in the past. So, let's make it rain in 2019, shall we? All right, I'm turning onto the freeway. So I will leave the link in the comments for you to book a 20-minute call, and we will rock it out of the park. Should you want to achieve the same similar success and those amazing feelings that you have now with the success that you are going to have with the thing that you already had. And I have to turn onto the freeway, so make it rain. For more info on how to create a body, business, and life that rules, visit crownyourself.com.